So it is written that man created right angles, but God created curves. The spirit of that architectural proverb is imbued within the walls of these designer apartments in Brisbane, where the devil is also in the detail. Okay, Cameron, let me challenge you. What are some of the themes you've put into this building?
So a key part of the GRAYA design philosophy is about sculptural forms, it's about natural materials, and it's about creating an architecture that catches light and is made out of robust materials.
Gone are the days of the Australian dream of a quarter block and a petrol lawnmower with a picket fence. We're now looking at apartments. Everybody's gravitating towards the cities and wanting to live close to the amenity. And we're really taking everything we've learnt out of premium houses and packaging up into apartments.
Now I'm looking around at some of the vernacular architecture and it's very different to what you've created.
It is different, but there are similarities. So you can see the detailing on the facade and how there's stratum of horizontal banding that's taken from Queenslander vernacular of horizontal banding of weatherboards. And it's part of a modern interpretation of a Queenslander, upgraded for a modern lifestyle.
So it's curves, corners and creativity.
Come on, let's take a look.
All right, let's go.
So you only get one chance at a first impression, and we've carried the finishes through to really create a space that's welcoming.
I noticed some of those soffites almost deco.
Yeah.
I'm loving some of this artwork.
Oh, Pete, I'm really glad you noticed. We actually had this artwork commissioned especially for the chalk foyers. So there's 10 apartments in chalk. This is the crowning jewel Penthouse, and I'll leave you with Cam to show you around.
Wow. You don't mind creating an impression?
Yeah, no, so the entry of these apartments is really the most important piece. Natural light in the spaces, sculptural forms really create a home that you want to come back to.
Cam, tell me about this stair. This is a statement.
Yeah, so the sculptural steel stair, fabricated off-site, brought on site and clad in situ in the custom timber flooring.
Wow, it leads to somewhere special, I'm sure.
So the penthouse consists of 3 bedrooms ensuited and 2 living rooms, which plays into that family home feeling. But the main feature is the kitchen with a fully marble island bench.
Have a look at this. This is extraordinary.
Yeah, Pete, I guess we always see the kitchen as the heart of the home, and this kitchen island really creates a central focal piece. We work with a single stonemason, and he's an absolute craftsman. Here we've paired that with the ABI tapware, giving us the high-end design we were trying to achieve. And I think just the scale of this island too. Like we talk about the house-like proportions, I think this is 6.5 metres long. So taking that real monolithic form out of a house and putting it into an apartment is what creates this real house-like proportion.
Well, I'm seeing the curves echoed in some of this internal detail, and I've also noticed this little subtle detail here.
Absolutely. So the cabinetry by the Cabinet Hub has been an immaculate part of this job. They've exceeded expectations, but the design as well, giving us that sweeping curves of the facade, bringing that through to the interiors, really creates a cohesive building, we believe.
So what is it about curves you think we're attracted to?
I believe curves are a natural part of life and a natural part of the environment, and bringing those curves into the home makes it feel more natural and makes us feel more at home.
Just one of those details is the sea breeze curtains from Gold Coast blinds and shutters, and we found that the translucency and the way that it responds to breezes a really beautiful effect.
You can always have fun with ceiling heights. Here, the soaring grandeur of the entry is contrasted with the intimacy of the main bedroom area. Here, the ceilings come down into the sleeping zone, but it's opposite here I really wanted to show you. This ensuite is absolutely exquisite. The theme of the curve continued under the vanity, the marble. Have a look at this. This is jewel-like sense of precision from the stonemason. I mean, the mind boggles. Have a look at the corner also. Not a right angle, but again, a gentle, subtle curve. These white textured tiles getting that splash of light, just creating that beautiful textured finish. The level of detail in here is absolutely extraordinary. Well, Charles Flesser, the extraordinary artist, has arrived. Now, I wanted to pick your brain. How did you respond as an artist to an architectural brief?
Oh look, it's really exciting. It's one of my favourite things to do actually. I love working with architects and in professional design because we have a language all our own, and it's just really exciting to be able to help.
Okay, I'm describing this as abstract expressionism perhaps?
Yes.
How do you come up with these gestural expressions?
Well, it's just standing and moving. It's only going to be within the natural realm of my personal movement.
Are you a frustrated architect?
I actually studied technical drawing at school and I was terrible.
Oh, no,
terrible
really?
because I had smudges and everything everywhere.
But now you've made a career out of it.
Well, actually, luckily, I was able to redeem myself.
So this outdoor roof space is pretty special, not too tropical today, but I imagine it gets a lot of use.
Yeah, look, Pete, I think a massive consideration for us is landscaping. So in Queensland, we spend a lot of time outdoors, and I guess we really value the landscaping and what that does to the experience of the building.
Now, I'm sure they didn't grow from seedlings. How did you get those palm trees in here?
We sourced those from North Queensland and hoisted them on a crane. So it really was a bit of an engineering feat getting them in place.
Supporting all of this greenery, there's an enormous amount of engineering, I'd imagine, going on here.
Absolutely, and you'll notice here as well, there's no columns holding up this structure above us. It's just free floating, and we've spent a lot of time engineering beams that come out to pick up that planter and create that sculpture that you see.
Moving into the future, more and more of us are going to be living in medium and high density apartments such as this. Here, from concept to completion, the curve has been key, combining both art and architecture, hopefully creating a ripple effect for other great design.